Podquest.
Should we clap?
No.
Okay. It's fine. Honestly, we don't need to.
No, I think we should. We do
Okay.
need to.
We
need to.
We actually don't.
We do, though.
Just for the ritual.
Sure. Sorry, I got distracted by the fact that the quote today at the bottom of time.is music can change the world because it can change people. That's Bono.
Yeah, man.
Said that.
Our greatest world treasure on world music today.
Earlier today, I was talking about Bono.
Really?
And literally an hour ago, hour and a half. And I was trying to remember the name of Edge, the other guy in U2 that people know the name of.
Sure.
And I'm going to level with you, and this is not a bit.
I believe it's The Edge, but go on.
No, I'm glad you said that, because what I said was, and what's that other guy? The Sword. I'm like, I guess it's Bono and the Sword. And it's still funny.
Bono and the Sword is it like a good a band that plays but only at Battle of the Bands, and they're the oldest band entered, and they just hit up every single one. You know?
Yeah, if you want to avoid copyright, you could also just be Nobo and the Sword.
It's the sequel to Ricky and the Flash, if you've heard of that
it's
movie.
It's the sequel to
Josie
Flash
and the
Gordon and the
Pussycats.
Flash.
Josie and the Pussycats.
Yeah.
The Brian Setzer Orchestra. Should have been called Brian Setzer and the Orchestra, right?
The Trans Brian Setzer Orchestra, just like the Trans-Siberian one.
Uh-huh. Bachman Turner Overdrive, etc.
I think that's ours, right? We did that?
I'm pretty sure it was you.
Canada?
Yeah, it was your guys' fault.
I'm pretty sure that was us.
You gave us Bachman Turner Overdrive and Rush, I think.
Yeah, Rush is us for sure.
Yeah.
What, do you got a problem with Rush?
No, I'm happy about it.
What, do you got a problem with the hit song YYZ from the hit video game 2002? Nope. Guitar Hero 2. I don't know why I said 2002. That's just not at all what I was trying to say.
As a Canadian band, I guess it would have to be YYZ, not YYZ.
Well, that's just how you say that letter, but we don't have to talk about it.
That's weird that's how you say that letter.
Why?
It's not weird, actually. It would clear a lot of miscommunications up if we just adopted Z. But
is there a lot of miscommunication going on?
Z sounds a lot like C, right?
Yeah. I mean, sometimes Z sounds better, but it's very contextually here or there.
Z doesn't sound like any other letter in the alphabet.
No, that's why it's the last one.
None of the ones that I know about, anyway.
Yeah, like double Q.
Pretty. I want to minimize edits.
Yeah, good luck.
Fuck.
Good luck.
I gotta get this out tomorrow.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
All right. 10 seconds.
9, 8, 7, 8, 9. I clapped, did you?
I did. It was really.
I didn't hear no clap from nobody.
It was a wimpy little clap. I can see it though. We're fine.
Hey, I'm gonna start the podcast now.
Cool. What's up,
Neil? Guess
Corey.
what time it is?
Combat time.
It doesn't matter what time it is, because on the longest day of the year, you've got all the time in the world.
Oh,
it's
shit.
late, but the sun is still up. And with that time, we're going to do some Mortal Kombat Conquest commentary on the MK Podquest Summer Solstice Spectacular. That's right, gamers. We're going to be going till the sun goes down and the moon has come up. And long ago, somebody left with my cup. I had it full of water to hydrate during the podcast. It's not here anymore. All I have is the podcast until the sun goes down, and then legally we have to end it or we will be killed. Those are the Summer Solstice Spectacular rules. I'm sorry, Neil. I know you're just learning this now that your life is on the line.
It's a lot. This is a lot to learn in a very exciting way.
But the sun has gone down. The moon will come up. We may be killed. And long ago, somebody left with my cup.
Doesn't matter, man. We're going the distance.
We're going for Speed Racer.
We are absolutely watching Speed Racer for the show, dude. I'm going to force you to watch
spoilers for future episodes of this show.
it. You never agreed. You never acknowledged it, so I'm putting it on air. This is going out to our whole audience.
I acknowledged it. What do you mean I didn't acknowledge it?
Oh, maybe I just missed it.
I resent that.
All right. I'm not looking it up. I believe you. I'm sorry for doubting you. Longest day of the year, huh?
Yeah, more like the longest day of my life. Am I right?
There we go. We're doing a commentary.
Not just any commentary.
Mortal Kombat Conquest Episode 9. Quan Chi. Yeah, baby.
Can you hit every sound effect at once?
I can try. Big day. Big day. Longest day. Best episode of Conquest.
For me, it's the Big Theory boys with the sexy music under it. I can't wait to hear that without Discord clipping a bunch of it out.
I didn't think it was going to work. I thought you hit one and it shuts the other one off. That was a pleasant surprise.
We've entered a new frontier.
Holy shit.
Welcome to this podcast, Strange New Worlds.
It's for now on, for the rest of the episode. If I feel the need to hit a sound cue, I'm just going to slap the whole pad with my hand and see what happens.
If I feel the need. Yeah, okay.
I've been slacking on them lately, honestly. Like, part of it is my setup. The buttons are further away because I need more desk space. We're not going to get into that here. I'll tell you about it another time. For now, I'm really tired. Let's watch some Mortal Kombat Conquest.
I think we should do that, yeah.
I'm so excited. I'm excited to watch this one again.
Yeah, I feel like people might not remember just what that was like the first time.
God, this episode has everything. Although Vorpax and Shang Tsung are not in it at all. So I guess it has almost everything.
Yeah, they did kind of fuck up not having like all the stuff you like in it.
Well, you like Vorpax also.
Yeah, but like, I'm just sort of, you said it, so
okay, fair.
I'm speaking as if I'm Neil.
Gotcha. That's
famously your Neil, actually.
This is confusing.
Well, it is the solstice.
Yeah, man, everything's backwards.
This is the longest Neil of the year.
We're in the upside down, I think. Stranger Things is popular. Let's get that.
You hear about this?
SEO. I've only seen the first season.
Search engine. Oh, okay. That's fuck.
All right, remember the countdown, everybody. 3, 2, 1, fight. You hit play on fight. All right. Are we all strapped in? Is the audience ready to go, Corey?
Yeah, we are.
Don't do it again.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Round
This is the crowd.
9. We're jumping into it. Round 9. 3, 2, 1, fight. Yeah, man.
Hey, you guys gotta try this cake.
This is where we, I think, first really hung out at Zhujian Applebee's, isn't it?
Zhuge Applebee's.
Zhujian Applebee's. I have a credit for...
I'm hitting on the waiter.
I have a credit for the waitress, Magda, played by Dorian John.
Okay.
Dorian John is an actress known for Mortal Kombat Conquest. These are her only 2 credits. She was in 2 of these.
You know, you are always pretty polite.
Where I was raised.
Yeah, Ciro, famously extremely polite. Also, I know you're trying to limit edits, but I'm hearing like an echo of your track.
It should be gone now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, I was hearing it.
No, I know. I didn't have the fader all the way down. That's my bad. We're leaving it in.
It's just, how many times? So Kung Lao's just like, they're just like, hey, they're gonna kill this random lady, and he's not at the point yet in his life where he has any skepticism towards that at all.
He's going to get baited no less than twice in this episode by a woman in peril. Like, I honestly, like, props to him to continuously be like, but what if this time it's not a trap? I really need to save people.
Did he just take food while he was leaving?
Well, he ordered that rum cake. It's like they don't have to-go boxes. It's an Applebee's, just like real
Everybody's
Applebee's.
favorite Mortal Kombat character, Cassie.
Played by Beth McKenzie. She has 2 film credits, Cassie in Mortal Kombat Conquest and Jamie Davis in Where Evil Lies.
I can't believe she just sold the last of the roses before Tasha could buy them.
All right, quiet.
Why isn't the episode about that?
Jamie Presley's on screen, all right?
Oh, what, are we not talking during this? It's going to be a quiet episode.
She's going to be on screen a lot. Jamie Presley is here, and Dana He as Mika and Cian.
Jamie Presley, arguably the most famous person we've encountered to date.
I don't know if Ava Mendes, to date for sure. I don't know if Ava Mendes surpasses.
I think Ava Mendes has cleared Jamie Presley.
She had her moment for sure, but she was not star of a sitcom opposite Anna Faris for 90 years. But she was in Too Fast, Too Furious.
Yeah, who among us wasn't
Jamie Presley
in Too Fast, Too Furious?
Fresh off her starring role in Poison Ivy, The New Seduction.
I like how Kung Lao was looking around like, wait, hold on. Is this a fight? Are we fighting? Like, he doesn't even look like he knows what's happening yet.
Yeah. Royally fucked up, too, that they just broke a woman's neck. Like...
That's Mortal Kombat, baby.
That's a fatality. We haven't been doing a good job keeping track of fatalities on these commentaries. Let me see if I
No,
can
we have not.
pull that note up now.
The fate befell 3 strangers. Monk, Kung Lao. Could you imagine if I did that every time?
You should do it every time. We'll get.
If I'm going to do it, I want to do it from the beginning.
We might get a cease and desist. All right.
I don't think anybody's watching for that.
I have a note in my collection of notes for this podcast that just says 1 apple. Just says 1 apple.
Yeah, we were counting apples.
I know. I can't find my note where I was actually counting everything. We should just start the commentary over, honestly.
I don't think so. I don't think that's true or correct. We're looking through notes. This is live radio, baby. It's the fucking solstice, baby. The sun is still up.
Finally, we have Renee Tennyson as Sora, Keeper of the Keyblade, of course.
Yeah, naturally.
Yeah, Renee Tennyson. I said it right this time. Adani Meropis.
Friend of the show, Adani Meropis.
Man who told me I said her name wrong the first time we did this episode. God, that's almost straight from the source, right?
Yeah, we're working hard to do better. Just sort of generally.
Had Renee Tennyson herself reached out, that would be the only way it would be more embarrassing.
Yeah. Anyway, this fight's good.
This fight's very good. Dana He, of course, does stunts in most episodes of Conquest. She's an all-star. Bam. Kung Lao jump split kick.
I like the way that's edited because it looks like his feet hit at different times.
Yeah. He's just got that much control.
Chaos control.
We should probably count Kung Lao jump flip kicks. I'm going to assume there's 22 of them.
16 per half episode. You do the math.
Sure. Yeah. Where's that?
Anyway, why do they have these funny little masquerade masks on? This is like worse than a Batman. I guess Batman's is pretty good because he's like got a whole suit on. What's a superhero with a bad disguise? One of those. Green
Robin.
Lantern, Ryan Reynolds version.
Kato from Green Hornet, and also Green Hornet from Green Hornet.
Nobody knows who Kato is.
Kato, Alley, woman in Alley, killed by Cian. I think we're at 20 fatalities. 12 confirmed apples and 2 broken tables at least.
Oh, we got a knife out?
And that is our 7th knife. Bam. Hell yeah, Taja. Kick her in the face.
Really just waited a long time. Taja and Zero are all lit like they're on completely different sets.
Oh, they
Like,
are.
For Taja, it looks like in the middle of the day.
I think the background, I think they just took a shot of her in a fight pose from inside the trading post. Like, the background didn't match up at all.
She's dead.
Why?
Well, they snapped her neck earlier.
Yeah. He's like, I'll check her pulse. Oh, her neck is separated from her body. I think we're at 20 fatalities.
I don't believe that you had no idea it was him. Who else is... I mean, it's Zhujin. Shit's rough and rowdy and wacky and wild.
Yeah, man.
But, like, there's no way you didn't know it was him.
Yeah. It was just... Oh, man. Quan Chi's fortress. Looks so
Speak of the
good.
devil.
Holy shit, that's Quan Chi's first line. That's that really sets his character up, doesn't it?
I want to see you clearly to remind me of what failure
What a
looks
fucking
like.
reveal. They don't even wait.
No, man.
They're just like, here's his whole outfit. Here's his whole look.
Here's the best costume in the show, the best makeup in the show, best performance in the show. I'm gonna say it. Like,
Dude, he's sick as hell, man.
yeah, he rules. Shout out to Adani.
Still so silent in my presence.
I recently watched the Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero.
Like already, he's just like, he's more committed than like
anyone
anybody has been up to this point.
in the history of
Like-
all acting ever.
Dude, it's so sick. Thank you, Steve Hatman, for writing these incredible lines.
Hell yeah. He you know, Jeff Meek's really gunning for him in his Shao Kahn performance, but and of course Silk Manning's just natural charisma.
That must be Taja. Fucking love this shit. This is awesome. It's like, I'm not even laughing at it. Like, I want to make that
No.
unequivocally clear. This is just sick.
It's great. It's so much fun to watch. Like, it's a joy every time his character shows up.
Give me the bottle.
Give me the bottle.
It is lost, broken in the fight.
Jamie Presley talking like that, also funny. Give me the bottle. It is lost. Like, bro.
Yeah, this episode written by Steve Hatman.
I'm sending you back.
No, please.
You'll need us, Quan Chi.
I meant back to Kung Lao.
Yes, yes.
Something about the clarification coming
Yeah.
from off screen is such a good decision.
And he's so pissed about it, too. Like, you idiot.
We're talking about Kung Lao, you motherfuckers.
Where did you think I was sending you? Fuck. This episode was directed by Bruce Seth Green, who directed some Buffy the Vampire Slayer episodes.
Bruce Seth Green.
Bruce Seth Green, yeah, man. I just want to listen every time he talks. Like, I don't even want to talk over it. Man. So I think we kept calling him...
Impenetrable as night, which has not arrived yet because of the solstice.
It's the solstice, baby.
Quan Chi loves the solstice.
Who doesn't? I guess vampires probably don't. Right.
Yeah, but they get a solstice later in the year.
Oh, but they get an extra hour of sleep because they don't want to go out yet, right? It's kind of like daylight savings time for them.
I mean, they also get a... I got a yawn, oh no.
Fuck.
They get a... Anyway, that joke's over, I think.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Dust of the Netherrealm. I somehow just kept calling it Netherrealm sand. Kung Lao's off to the temple.
How could I forget everybody making fun of things that Kung Lao holds completely dear?
She hates church, dude. She's wearing her church shirt, though, but she hates church. Sad. Oh, Kung Lao, he gets spruced up for you all the time. Don't be jealous. This is why they wore the masks, so they could come back with another plan and not be recognized.
Anyway, can I say that I know that like this kind of shaving is real,
Yeah, it is.
but this makes me so uncomfortable just to watch.
Yeah, man. She just like sliced the fuck. I don't know if you've cut yourself shaving, right? Like it sucks. And
All the
Sarah's
time.
Just like, eh.
You'd think I was mostly trying to cut my face.
Sion doesn't even use a fake name. Just uses her own name.
Well, that's my subtitles had an extra N on it, so maybe that's what they were getting
No.
at.
That's just the spelling of the name.
No, there was two N's.
Yeah, it's spelled with two N's in the credits.
Well, earlier it had one N.
Well, someone fucked up earlier.
Well, take it up with like the Department of Education or whatever it is.
I'm gonna put it in the IMDb trivia. I guess they are based in Tampa. I could go over there.
We could go there, yeah. In hell. Get it?
All right, this is Kung Lao getting baited number 2.
It's been like 5 minutes since the previous one.
It's the next morning for him. It wasn't even a full 24 hours before he's going to fall for it again.
Where are you? He's just trying to like follow the sound of her voice. Like he's not even like, I'll go out of my way to get put in a compromising situation.
How did she know he was
Hey,
close?
it's me, a random woman leaning up against the tree in a way that makes me look like I'm stuck.
Well, she is. She's tied with leather.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice.
Yeah, around her neck. Boom.
I was strangling is not, I think, how you would describe that.
Well, maybe in Jujin. Highwayman.
It was Barry Lyndon.
Can I tell you something fucked up?
Sure, we're here.
So you know how David Carradine died, right?
Yes, I am familiar with that.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
I was
cannot wait to see where this is going.
earlier today before we started the recording. I was checking out a movie I just discovered exists called Evil Toons, like TOONS.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's a movie. David Carradine is in this movie, and the movie opens with David Carradine going into the attic of a house and hanging himself. And I was like, too soon?
Right.
That's all. Yeah.
Okay.
Just felt weird to see that in a movie because I was like, oh no. That's all.
Fool. I forgot that she has like a vaguely Shakespearean way of speaking.
She's just phenomenal. There, I said it.
Look, we know how you feel about Jamie Presley, okay?
But she doesn't
Commercial
know
Paul.
yet. I don't even dare slide into her DMs. It'd be so much easier if she had a cameo. Oh, yeah, Commercial Paul. Did you say it? All right.
Commercial's over, Paul.
It is actually over at the same time this time. They fucking nailed the plan, dude.
He's just got a regular chair.
Really? It's like, yeah. It's like a
IKEA.
stickly chair.
Yeah, you know chairs.
Uh-huh. It's like the chair I used to sit in to do this podcast before I bought.
They have already had more outfits than our main characters.
They were changing outfits like Jen, really. This is outfit 3 for all of them. That's 9 total.
They should thank me. Without goodness, without light, life can be so much more interesting.
Dude, just the joy Quan Chi brings me, dude.
I know.
It's fucking awesome.
It's so much fun.
He looks like he's having the most fun anyone has ever had.
God. Oh, God. Ugh. The character is, just the worst.
It's all right. You know I can fix you, and that pleases me so much to know how
I feel like
needed I am.
we should remind the audiences that this exact same plan to infect our heroes and bring out all the evil in them, Quan Chi uses again in Defenders of the Realm. Yeah, but in that one he uses a big stone instead of Netherrealm sand, right?
God, stop.
Also, he's a snake guy in that movie. He's got like a pet snake
TV show.
in that TV show.
Oh, the stench of death.
Oh, just having the time of his fucking life, dude.
Just fucking hanging out in Central Florida.
The show really spikes here,
Yeah,
and it's already pretty good.
I know, but this this is what sells you on the show. You make it to this episode, you're like, okay, this is
Yeah,
it.
if you have 8 hours to kill.
You could honestly fuck it. Like, I am not one to watch stuff out of order, but this is. I watched this episode last week just for fun, knowing we were going to do it again for the podcast. I was like, I don't care. I'm watching it now. Nice that they like shot from the other side so they didn't have to spend the money on the special effects of her face rotting. Don't like all of the decisions the character makes.
Wow, you're back. Can we sports today like you promised?
No.
He's like, fuck you, kid. No.
Dude, like I forgot. Look at how mad he's never like Paolo
Yeah.
Montalban has never looked angrier than
No.
he
He's never been
Shut up.
this mad in real life. He's never been this angry.
You know
All
how
of them.
fun this must be for the actors.
God. Sure, especially after how many weeks stuck in Central Florida filming
Ciro's
this
like
thing.
80% in the bag already.
Right? He's been chugging jars of wine all day.
And Kugla's like, it's messy in here. I'm mad about it.
Bam, kick his ass, Taja.
Kick his ass.
Oh, she's been stealing.
Punch his ass.
Maybe smack it? I don't know.
Just, and Rayden's just gonna be like, "Hey, everybody, fucking okay in here?" Like,
Yeah.
women do be
Women
shot.
do be shopping. Yep. Boy,
Rim shot, gunshot.
you got it. Oh, wait.
Just him going, "Hey, sweetheart," as he's like blowing it by being like gross to this like lady who did not ask for it.
Poor Magda. This is
Ew.
God.
Jesus Christ.
He's like, I've been listening. No, I'm not gonna.
He's drinking out of like an IKEA like flower vase.
Yeah.
Daniel Bernhardt's like, I'm a bad guy or face there, just like sweaty, drunk, delirious, just like hair in his face. Oh man.
Do you think he was actually like drinking on like maybe he actually had some wine in there? I
God,
don't know.
if I was him, I probably,
Fuck it,
maybe
why not?
slightly.
It's Florida, man. Anything goes.
Yeah, you don't want to do it too much
Sure.
because like you're at work,
Right.
But like,
You think everyone on this show wasn't? I mean,
wasn't at work? I think everybody was at work.
like just drinking.
Nah, I think we got consummate professionals here.
Sure. But I mean, are they so
And-
professional that it doesn't affect their work?
And now it's like 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0.
Ooh, Ciro, don't do it. Leave Magda alone. She doesn't have a name in the show yet. God.
You're an animal. A pathetic animal. And I hope I never lay eyes on you again.
Suddenly got less fun.
It does briefly get less fun by a pretty significant amount. Also,
Yeah.
can I just say how insane this is? That they're like, hey, what happened to Cassie? And then she just goes, she's dead. Like,
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
even wait like a second to be like,
No, she's like, she's dead.
somebody murdered her.
This woman, meanwhile, is like not involved in this at all. She's just stealing the flowers. Ugh. My throat's a little hoarse.
Mine is too, actually.
Man.
It's got to be because it's a long day with the summer solstice. Am I right?
Seriously. Jesus, she's about to steal from a dead person.
She's dead. Nobody knows if you're stealing from a dead guy.
Right. This is like technically grave robbing. And she's just going to be buried here to fertilize the flowers she's selling.
Grave robbing, that thing that's famously really cool.
Uh-huh. Drunk ass Ciro. Drinking his Crown Royal.
Kung Lao walking in like he's actively trying to murder somebody. Like
Yeah,
he's like hunched with this like absolute rage. At least Zero's like, why? What is he drinking out of? Like, why is he using like just this random?
I don't know. It's the same.
Thing.
It's the same kind of bottle that Kiri and Aka drink out of.
Yeah, I forgot that he went into Jen's room.
Yeah, dude, it's fucked up. He, like went through like her underwear drawer or some shit. Oh fuck.
I will say I do commend his ability to challenge the guy who won Mortal Kombat to a fight.
Yeah, he's that drunk. I mean, he has thought this entire show that he could kick Kung Lao's ass. That's why he was so mad in the Noob Saibot episode.
You're a used-up freeloading bodyguard who couldn't even do that right when you had the job. You let Jen die.
Fuck.
That's it.
Boys fight. Also a cool fight. I like this one. The close quarters fights are pretty good in this. Like, I think we've had several in Jin's room at this point.
Yeah, I mean, it's because, you can land comfortably on a soft bed.
Yeah, and use it, like, as part of the fight. All right.
I will say that's a great fall over that chair.
That was good. Okay, are we counting? No, the chair isn't broken yet. Are we going to count broken chairs?
No, I think we're okay.
Okay.
The chair might live, actually.
Yeah, I guess it did. It survived.
We will call it a
sturdy
fatality
chairs.
if the chair breaks.
Yes, we will.
Man, this fight is so good. This is one of the... Is this like one of the best fights we've had? These guys are fucking throwing each other around in a way that the other fights just don't really have.
Yeah, man.
Like, it's very visceral.
Well, there's like,
This,
again,
this
like
feels
the
like
tight,
friends fighting.
the tight quarters, no pun intended, like allow them to do a lot of slamming each other into walls and stuff.
No pun intended.
Bam. Yeah. I'm not going to explain it to you.
Okay. Because I don't get it.
That's fine. Somebody out there will get it, and they can tweet at Mr. Corey Price and tell you what it meant. He just fucking kicked the drunk out of Zero, dude.
This.
Bam.
What a great looking shot. That was great. This so far has truly been this show at its peak.
Yes, absolutely.
The apotheosis of Mortal Kombat Conquest. Speaking of apotheosis, a god is about to show up.
Oh, shit.
Commercial Paul.
Yeah, it is.
I've always preferred anti-capitalist Paul. Commercial's over, Paul.
Commercial is over.
Rayden just showing up is so funny.
Bam.
And Paolo, I keep saying Paolo Montalban. Kung Lao's face is just like, he's like Sith Lord levels.
This is my favorite line delivery's coming. Hold on.
Just let him lie there.
Right there. I fucking love that. I don't know. The way he like waves his hand just so dismissively.
Him. He's just so fucking mad.
Yeah.
Baiting me. God, remember when we watched Raven?
Yeah, dude. Raven was so good. I've been trying to keep an eye out to see if Jeff Meek in this show ever says, "See how easy life can be." I don't think he said it once yet. But if you hear it.
Dude, Kung Lao is the dude who got most fucking, like, QAnon rage pilled. Like,
He really
he's
did,
so
yeah.
mad.
Just listen to it. Yeah, he found out like a bad YouTube rabbit hole. Right?
The only kind of YouTube rabbit hole at this point.
Yeah. Don't forget to sign up.
Don't worry, Sarah. We're going to make you look cool as hell.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's all good stuff. Slap him. Slap him awake. For me.
Angry. Angie.
Cyril, where's Taja?
She's out there shopping, dude.
Could you imagine if he just whispered, "Women be shopping"?
It shouldn't be a surprise because they never know what Taj is up to.
They
Right.
don't. That's true.
Ever. Shouldn't move. Oh, shit. There's some blood.
Oh, they left ketchup on the bag.
Was he just stirring that with his pinky?
Yeah, probably. Sora.
Fucking rules. This is a good set too. The whole Quan Chi set's very cool. Haunted house, spooky, right?
Yeah.
He's drinking Coca-Cola Starlight.
The best is yet to come.
This escalated real fucking quickly.
Where's Tasha? I don't know.
She's
being
about to get
hanged.
David. She's about to get David Carradine.
Rim shot, maybe. Sure. He won't hang. There's no way that was on purpose.
That was 100% on purpose.
Was it?
Yeah,
I assumed you just hit the wrong button.
No, I smashed all of them again.
Oh, I didn't hear it that time.
It's cool when we get to see Rayden do lightning powers. You think this is part of that rotoscope lightning film festival in Australia?
God willing. Rayden in fucking Jedi mode.
Yeah, dude. He never wears the hat. He hasn't worn the hat since the first episode.
It was for the tournament.
I guess it's because he had to put the hood up. Right. I do kind of wish we had gotten to see more of Taja's, like, how she got caught and shit. Because we did just sort of, like, jump way ahead. Like, last time we saw her, she took a ring off a dead body, and now the whole town's trying to murder her.
Right.
I think this might be the first time we saw the nighttime CGI establishing shot.
Sorry, I'm very old. I'm very disguised.
I love that she knows him.
I'm Raven.
Jonathan Raven.
Rayden?
You're a long way from your home, Sora. What's he doing here?
So, she had to look into his eyes to recognize him. Do you think his face used to look different?
Yeah, his body is entirely contained within his eyes.
Oh,
So they
weird.
just put it into different bodies.
Okay. That's why the actors change between this and the movies.
Yeah, it's all in the eyes. Speaking of the eyes, that's
That-
why all the lightning's in there.
That was pretty sick looking. It was like purpley.
Gonna act like I knew that was coming, and that's why I started making the joke.
Yeah, totally.
It is cool to see that even Rayden, despite not being infected with rage blood, is really sort of peaking.
Yeah. This is good, Jeff Meek. Everyone is on fucking fire in this episode, dude.
Yeah, they're really swinging for the
God
fucking
damn
fences.
it.
And I can say that because this is the fastest one of these episodes has gone by. Not that the others were slogs, but like you just truck through this one. It's been half an hour. Like,
Jeez, it's like, yeah, we're near the end. I want it to go on another
can't wait for
hour.
the new movie Thor Thunder Rumbles.
We have not called Rayden the Storm Warrior nearly enough in our commentaries, by the way.
The titular Storm Warrior Ravine.
Or the Thunderer.
That's my
By the way.
favorite Thundercat. I'm in jail.
It's just, I'm in the tiny jail in the trading post. They have a real jail in the basement. Why isn't she in that one? Like, she was in that jail in the first episode.
What's happening to me?
It's happened to all of you. The work of a man named Quan Chi.
He said the thing.
Oh, shit. That was just the one button press.
Fortune. What?
Oh, no.
What?
Just every now and then you say a word wrong and it's funny.
Yeah, it's called comedy.
It's the height. It's the peak
Also,
of comedy.
Rayden doesn't have healing powers.
Well, he has like sick first aid skills.
That did sound sick. Wow, that's like a 240p shot from the movie.
Pretty sure that is the picture on the Wikipedia page.
That was a
for that temple.
postcard. The idea that Kung Lao went to where all of his friends hang out and just beat the shit out of everybody.
Absolute shit out of all of the every single monk, all of them. This episode needed an extended
I forgot
cut.
that he almost executed a monk.
Yeah, he's about to cut a dude's head off, right?
They're like, oh, it really got to Kung Lao.
Holy
Commercial,
shit.
Paul.
Yeah, man. This is like, I want the extended version of this episode where we see
Anti-capitalism, Paul.
all of it. Bam.
God,
More
it was
lightning.
so fucking sick. Rayden finally gets to show off a little bit.
Right?
God,
all the monks
he
are
is going
fine.
full fucking Sith mode. Like,
yeah, he is.
I think that this is instructive in that this is really highlighting the degree to which there is an obscene amount of hidden below the surface rage within Kung Lao that he is remarkably good at hemming in, because he has a lot of angst about this whole Mortal Kombat thing.
That's why he goes to the temple all the time and meditates and, hangs out with his monk buddies.
And vibes.
Except this time he beat the shit out of all of them. We're not going to see like more Rayden like showing off his powers until I think the last episode.
You almost killed a monk? Half this commentary is just repeating lines back to the show because it's been so good.
God. Jeff Meek as Rayden. I don't know why I said his name. finally figured out the Quan Chi plan. He's after your soul, Kung Lao, just like everybody else on the show is.
Why did he call him bald for no reason?
Yeah, don't pick on it. Come on, like I can't help it. Right?
Yeah, man. You do want to steal.
You want to steal as much as Ciro wants to drink and Kung Lao to kill.
Damn.
Believe that.
Called
Just
out.
because you can't or won't see something doesn't mean it's not there. When you were a conscious thief, why'd you do it?
God, he's gonna be like, yeah, but you liked it too. Right.
Yeah, I don't know if I love this
Yeah.
because it's like it doesn't have to be that. She did have a pretty good reason.
Sure, but let's also just, I think it's more that she's like an adrenaline junkie because she also signed up to fight Shang Tsung, right?
God, Jeff Meek is fucking popping off, dude.
A guy
dude.
who just wants to sing dirty songs and belch and pinch women. Go on.
God, the writing is so good. Do you want to do another commentary about this episode next week?
I'd consider it.
What we should do is watch this in the Discord with everybody.
I want to let this emotional moment happen before I answer your question. It wasn't a question, but
Yeah.
Don't talk in the second person. He's Kung Lao. Jeff Meek's good at this whole acting thing.
He is. God. I want to watch Raven like right now.
Fucking same. And also I want to watch Mortal Kombat Conquest.
2 screens at the same time. See if they sync up in any interesting ways.
See if it kills me.
I like that they give us some characterization for
I like that they think they can keep a secret from Quan Chi.
Quan Chi's slaves, right?
This is like outfit number 5.
Well, we're back to outfit number 1, really. But yeah, it's another costume change. The bodysuits I didn't understand. Like,
She does like to kill.
oh yeah. CN does love murder. They're all really good. I'm just going to say it. Jamie Presley, go on.
Is
MK
their hair getting
Podquest.
bigger with every cut? Everybody's hair is just getting bigger. And Quan Chi's just been in the room the whole time, like some kind of secret fucking like pirate, like just hanging from the rafters.
Like a pirate.
Does
swung
a pirate
down on a
feel
chandelier.
correct, even though he
It
doesn't look
does.
like a pirate?
Yes, it 100% does.
Also, look at this lighting.
He's got swashbuckler energy.
Cut to slideshow. Conveniently,
Chi's
they're all
showing
still
up.
here while Quan Chi's just like, I'm going to go talk to Kung Lao.
I'm going to go kill him and take his soul.
Your soul. Yeah, look at him.
So
that smile,
ready for
that
battle,
smile
huh?
is so good.
I'm laughing at Quan Chi's delivery. He's so like dismissive.
Yeah, because he's better than everybody.
Yeah. Look at you. You've all you're grown up and ready to fight Kung Lao. I don't know. I'm tired.
Good Rayden.
Bam. Phantom Zone time. Oh, snap.
Damn. You
They just fucking
fine,
walk
we'll
off.
stop looking like we're going to punch anybody.
They're like, all right, see ya. They're just kind of like, eh. Let's go to Applebee's, guys.
Quan Chi, you can't act like you don't know why Rayden cares about this.
I like that he's like, I'm gonna get Kung Lao's soul, not to keep or to get stronger, but to sell. This is commercial Quan Chi.
This is
gonna
good
fight
fucking
him.
television.
With all those spikes and shit.
It's
Get
the shot.
Green magic, hell yeah. That'll be the thumbnail.
Fine,
for
I'll
sure.
put my skulls away.
And my collar and my gauntlets. Battle. Damn. I want to like make punching sounds along with this. You talked about the Sith earlier. Now Quan Chi has the high ground. Hey yo.
And he's got big fucking shoulder pads.
Like all the flips he's doing in the doorway.
Mortal Kombat Conquest brought to you by the Obi-Wan show.
Go to DisneyPlus.com and enter the promo code Quan Chi.
Go to acregold.edu and enter the code Warby Parker to get a mattress. I don't know.
Sponsored by Liquid Death. This is cool. Like all the splits and stuff he's doing.
Yeah. They're just some real flexible guys.
Yeah. Some bendy boys. Right?
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
The fact that he just like walks himself in between the pillars for no reason.
Again, he's obsessed with gaining the high ground.
It's just cool.
Yeah. There's a couple shots, I think, where they just zoom in on his face and he's screaming. That wasn't one of them. Wow. So many flips. I don't. How did Quan Chi figure it out just by not?
Why
being
does he
able to
not
win
mention
the
that
fight?
Tasha also lived?
Because the
Feels
show
like
doesn't.
some casual sexism.
Yeah, the show doesn't really care about.
I'm gonna go into the floor.
Boom.
Kung Lao is still so mad.
Yeah.
Like not dying.
Let's go home and watch
And-
some TV.
Anti-capitalism, Paul.
That's actually capitalism, Paul. This is an extended one. They're just showing the whole fight over again. It's still going on, Paul.
Yep, it is.
It's really still going on. It's
Veganism,
over.
Paul.
It's over, Paul. That was really fucking long. They could have given us like 8 more
They're just
seconds.
leaving Zero behind.
Yeah, this is fucked up.
Zero is dying.
Zero is mostly dead. He is there, though.
The monks.
Yeah. They're real great at crumbling. Burn. Take that, Master Huang, I think. Now we get like the moral lesson wrap up. But
Yeah,
why
this
are
is
they
like
fucking...
the Boy Meets World moment where they walk through the
Yeah.
Golden Hour Woods. It's where Winnie the
Yes.
Pooh lives, the Golden Hour Woods.
And
Go take a
Ben
photo in the
Savage.
Golden Hour Woods. It's the summer solstice, man. The sun's still out.
dude, it is the summer solstice in this episode too, man. It must be.
Sundown's when you make of it in your mind.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Sun's out, guns out.
Sun Lao.
Did you give up?
Just do what you were doing before you got poisoned with rage.
Sure. It is fucked.
Just do what you were doing.
As you pointed out, Zero is like almost dead, and Rayden is forcing them to walk back instead of use his magic to just take them back, like how he took them there.
Captions
like
by VTAC, Burbank, Pittsburgh, Tampa, and Washington, D.C.
Yeah, I'll head up to the Tampa office and let them
And
know
the
about
U.S.
that,
Department of Education.
that CN spelling error. Fucking good episode.
God, best one to date.
That might be the best one. Just the best one.
It's entirely possible.
I mean, I like those Korea
What's
episodes
tough
too.
is we have like 12 more, so by the time that we get there, it's gonna feel like it was so long ago. Again,
I know. Well, we can just watch this one again.
every
I'll just
other
watch
week.
it again. Oh, you never answered me. You want to do this on our Discord sometime?
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll find some kind of free time for that.
Yeah. By the way, if you donate to our coffee, you can get a Discord invite. Everybody.
Yeah, we do have a Discord.
We do. It's a private group right now, but yeah, we have a coffee page, ko-fi.com/mkpodquest. I am not giving the other address because I think the forwarding's messed up.
Okay.
And yeah, if you sign up there, we have a tier. It's $3 a month. You get access to our private Discord server, and I'm going to hook you up with a few extras I probably can't talk about here in case certain big media conglomerates are listening.
You know who you are.
Yeah, they definitely know who they are. I've already gotten copyright strikes on our YouTube channel.
Yeah, we didn't think it was ever going to happen on account of, let's be honest, they're not paying attention for this stuff. But it took like a long time, but it did happen.
Mm-hmm. It's happened a few times, but we handle it. No worries.
Yeah, we know a guy.
Anyway.
We know a guy. His name is Sidemeyer Wirewinder, and he fixes all of our copyright claims.
There's a joke for just you and me. That wasn't even in that doesn't even sell the Discord. That was somewhere else that we came up with that joke.
Yeah, well, if you know, you know.
Anyway, what are we doing next time? Next time, we're going to read something I'm predicting is going to be insane. Featuring...
Is it Reno Kano?
It's Reno and Kano, yes, exactly. Featuring, I don't think, Corey, you have ever felt good about anything Kano related that we've covered on the show.
No, I don't have the disposition for it.
For a Kano?
Yeah, I think, well, like, you know,
95 movie
varying
Kano.
degrees. Like, 95 movie Kano I can deal with.
Yeah.
Comic book Kano,
sure.
New movie Kano, I would seriously like rather puke out my own organs. Like, that's just how I feel about that.
For $3 a month, you can tell Corey he's wrong about that in our Discord server.
And if you pay me $1 million, I will, Crimes of the Future style, puke out an organ. This episode brought to you by Crimes of the Future. Enter discount code CRIMES to get...
To get what? It's costing them $1 million.
Yeah, but you get 20% off the third heart you grow.
It's $1 million after the discount. It's a lot more than that ordinarily, but you're cutting them a deal. Yeah. So we're gonna spend some time with your favorite characters, Rayden and Kano. Issues 1 through 3 coming up next on the show. After that, we get another Quan Chi episode of Mortal Kombat Conquest, but also it has Shang Tsung and Vorpax in it, and the return of Jen. So, yay! We're gonna get out of here.
Yeah, the sun's starting to go down, and I frankly can't stomach seeing the solstice end. I may seriously die.
Do you feel like we've gone the distance?
Do you feel like we're going for speed?
Yeah, let's go for speed. Quick, plugs, fast, go. Soup, boom, go.
They made another one.
Go,
It's
go,
sequels, reboots, movies, remakes, podcast, friends, Mitch Liam. They made another Twitter. They made another one. All your podcast services. Other one, Fast Cars. Real. Formula One podcast. It's called Strat 2. Strat like the word strategy, 2 like the number after 1. Yes.
Damn. Those are some fast credits, man.
I lived to speed.
And you can find me on Twitter at Final Neil.
He's the last one.
On Instagram at Final Neil.
When
Retro.
Neil dies, God forbid, there won't be any more. I don't think you understand the severity of the situation.
I am the end. I am the Final Neil.
That's why he started a new podcast.
Yeah.
To document more of the last Neil.
Crew Expendable, podcast all about the Alien media franchise, movies, books, comics, eventually a TV show, some Predator stuff sprinkled in there when necessary. Crewexpendable.net. I do that with our friend Kenny. Shout out to Kenny.
Versus Spenny. Bet he's never heard that one before.
Crew Expendable in your podcast app. At Crew Expendapod on Twitter. God damn it. If you own Crew Expendable on Twitter, I'll give you $7 for it.
That it?
Follow this show. That's a starting point for negotiations. Follow this show on Twitter at MK Podquest and Instagram at MK Podquest. We got those because who else is going to take those? Just us. Subscribe in your podcast app, mkpodquest.com. Find links to all the player services. Find links to our merch shop. Find links to where you can support the show, ko-fi.com/mkpodquest. Rate us good. Give us good ones.
Yeah.
Bye.
Oh, wait, I have one more.
Okay. All right.
Vote for Pedro.
Oh.
Get it?
Yeah.
It's
Sorry.
like the funny. It's like the funny.